Going back 20 years ago, Asian American population were increasing, but the Asian Americans' contribution have not been recognized. And so we thought at that time that because you have a growing presence of Asian American in various sectors of the economy, and they have contributed to the growth of the larger economy, and then we need to figure out a way, create a platform to recognize Asian Americans' achievement and the contribution. And so we started this Outstanding 50 Asian American in Business as a way to highlight Asian Americans' contribution and their personal achievement. I think at the time, people think I was a little nuts, trying to honoring 50 people at one time, saying, wow, you're going to run out of leaders in business that you're doing 50 at a time. But we soon find out that there's certainly a lot more than we can handle each year. And then you see, discover more and more Asian American business leaders that in different industry and in different sectors that we need to reach out to. We select people from 3 different categories. They're corporate executives, corporate professionals such as accountants, lawyers, or architects, and so forth, and entrepreneurs. And because I think that the Asian American really populate throughout the 3 areas, so we wanted to be inclusive, and that we include the different the 3 categories. People were generally very excited, very pleased that they were together in the room with hundreds of business leaders, Asian American and non-Asian, and to witness that they're receiving an award. And then they also see there are so many people that with similar background and high accomplishment that are also part of this Asian American group. Well, of course, the award has been, building up in almost 20 years that we have been organizing this award, and that it beginning to gain recognition from both public sector and private sector, and we wanted to make sure that corporate America recognizes that they have such a valuable crop of Asian American executives working in their company. They're contributing to the bottom line, and then also contributing to the larger economy. That they need to recognize and value them. At the same time, we want to also public sector, the government sector, to also recognize that because of Asian Americans' involvement in this private sector, and that also generates such a economic growth for the larger economy.
So I thank you for being here. I thank you for being great New Yorkers and great Americans, and I look forward to working with you.
It's really an incredible organization when you have so many leaders that can come together, the networking, the mentorship, and the advice that the Asian American Business Development Center can give people. So I think John Wang and the team are doing a fantastic job, and it's really a great cause.
I think the awardee really serve as a role model for the Asian Americans, that especially for the young Asian Americans, whether in school or young professionals, and they look up to Asian American within their corporation or within the industry. They are Asian Americans, and I think that's important for them to see that there are senior leaders in the industry that they can emulate. And then also many of these senior leaders that serve as mentors to the young professionals as they developing their career and looking for directions how to develop their own career. So I think that this is an important part of the Outstanding 50 honoree.
We're showcasing the careers of so many wonderful Asian Americans in business. So I think the idea is that it's about role modeling. It's about all these 50 awardees that everybody looks up to, realize that they're the awardees, and hopefully they'll inspire other young people, young Asian Americans, to do the same.
What we need to do is to mentor more young APAs so that we can build more C-suite leaders, and mentoring is the way to go.
Well, this year is our 20th anniversary, And so we are very pleased to have Ann Chow, who is the CEO of AT&T Business, to be our keynote speaker. And Ann was an honoree in 2009, and at the time she was an executive with AT&T. And since then, she has ascended to become CEO of the company. And so I think that would be a great example for us to showcase and the role model how she has reached the top of her profession. As we're planning for the 20th anniversary of the Outstanding 50 Asian American in Business Award, this event will take place on September 15th at the Cipriani Wall Street. That we expect a close to 1,000 attendance, and we hope also many of the past honorees will join us for a reunion, and we hope you will all join us at the Cipriani on September 15th.